This is Brian. Welcome to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy IV, I guess, even though for this version I'm going to be playing the SNES version, which, when I got it, it was called Final Fantasy II here in the States. But we didn't get 2 and 3 from Japan originally, so it's called this one too, even though it is actually 4 overall in this sequence. Don't remember if there's much of a title screen or anything here, so I'm gonna let it play for a second. Great music, if nothing else. Alright, doesn't really seem like it's gonna do anything else, so go ahead and get into it. I think if you have a save file, it would give you the option, but since I don't on here, it's going to automatically start with the prologue. Captain Cecil, we are about to arrive. Good. Why are we robbing crystals from innocent people? That's our duty. We really have to keep doing this? Captain doesn't look too happy. Give us the crystal of water. What have we done? Crystal is your life. The crystal or your life. Sorry. Never. Then take the crystal by force. Ah! No, don't! Dare to defy us? Arr! Fine. All right. Take the crystal. You should have said it earlier. Straight up murdering mages here, huh? Why is the King of Baron doing this? Why do you pursue the crystals so eagerly? Following orders, apparently. You take pride in being members of the Red Wings. Looting is out of the question. You just did. Stop it. Captain, we can't stand doing this anymore. Listen. Possessing the crystals is an essential factor for our prosperity. Moreover, His Majesty judged that Mysidians know too much about the secret of the crystal. We are the Red Wings, the Air Force of the Kingdom Baron. Royal command is absolute. Captain! Monsters! Take up fighting positions. And yeah, we're not controlling anything yet. But Cecil seems pretty badass. Ouch! Okay. We're coming. Watch out! Raven. Evermore. Everyone okay? Yes, sir. There are too many monsters these days. Too many, agreed. What's happening? We are over Baron. Take a landing. Of course, all the Final Fantasy games have great music, and this one's no exception. Oh, Cecil. Is Is it the crystal of water? But Mysidians were so helpless. What are you trying to say? This way, Cecil. Yeah, it's still doing this automatically. We're almost done with the intro, though, the prologue. Please, wait here. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil has developed quite a rebellious air. Really? Well done, Began. We must do something. Call him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, I think that's what you had to say that guy's name is, Began. Cecil, His Majesty summons you. Please come in. We thank you for successfully completing the mission. Now where is it? Here, my liege. Hand over the crystal. I think it was saying we did hand it over. Real crystal. Good. Cecil. You may leave now. Your Majesty. What? What is it? We do not understand the meaning of taking crystals away from honest people. Disobeying me? No, I don't. We do know of your discontent, Cecil. If you cannot trust me, I can no longer place the Red Wings in your command. You are dismissed from your post. Your Majesty. Go and hunt the summoned monsters of the Misty Valley, and take this package to the Village Mist. You may depart tomorrow morning. Yeah, those guys are blocking us off, and here's Kane. Your Majesty. Cecil didn't... If you're concerned about Cecil that much, go with him, Kane. Your Majesty. Now, leave with the package. Received the package. Your Majesty. Sorry, Kane. Don't worry. We'll put you back in command of the Red Wings after this mission. But, never mind. Go back to your room and take a rest. Walk in all directions using the control pad and talk to every person you meet using the A button. You must be careful not to miss what they say. An unexpected person may give you information. That's kind of an odd start. So far, in most of these games, they haven't really given you much as far as explaining how to roll the game, but at least not until you get into like some of the remade versions where they put tutorials in them and stuff. If the king hears people talk about him like this, he'll be angry. Treasure your life. Alright, yeah, now we are in control. I have faith in His Majesty. Feel something strange about the king lately. And I always like to talk to everybody at least once. Sometimes they'll change dialogue eventually throughout the game, and I won't always talk to all of them then. But the Misty Valley is in the northwest. If our Dragoon Kane and Cecil of the Red Wings joined forces, there would be no match. Well, I guess we're gonna hope that. What's wrong? Sorry, Kane. Oh, stop that. Sorry, I accidentally skipped through the other part there pretty quickly. Can't you sleep? Your room is at the top of the left tower. You better talk to all the people in this castle before going to bed. So yeah, sorry if I missed anything there, but we're just gonna move forward. Heard you brought back the crystal of water from Mysidia. I wasn't sleeping. Out napping on the job. White magic class. Rosa became white wizard to be of help. Be nice to her. The king has become very energetic lately. Something is strange. And yeah, sometimes you can find items in pots in this game, I'm pretty sure. I'm studying the basics. I learned Cure 1 in my last class. Yeah, that's pretty basic for white magic. Pretty useful, though. Here's the black magic class. Sleep. Aren't you sleepy? Not working too well, apparently. I'm working on the use of magic spells in battle right now. Some monsters are immune to the basic spells such as fire, ice, and lightning. Must be more to learn. Yeah, so the village we were at, where we got the water crystal, was Mysidia, which is the home of the mages, I guess, but I guess we're training our own mages here. Take the treasure in this room. The switch is on the wall there. Yeah, and that's a way to kind of teach you, I guess, that there will be some of these switches that you have to use to open doors. 300 GP, Tier 1, the tent. Now, do I have a menu? Yeah. So Cecil, he's a Dark Knight. I think that's what it's supposed to be with D Knight, Death Knight, or Dark Knight. Covers HPs. Cover HP MP, so yeah, you use that on the field and it saves the game, I think. Unless there's a different... Yeah, I guess you can just save anytime you're out on the field. You don't need to use a tent in this game. And that's Cecil's package. He doesn't use magic. Got all shadow equipment. Yeah, you get arms, body, head, left and right hand. I think some characters actually are left-handed or right-handed, so it matters which one you put which in. If it gives you an option at all. I don't really remember for certain. We'll get to the point where we find out. Guy starts off at level 10, so pretty high. Most games, you start out at level 1. Not all of them, I guess, but a lot of times you're just going to start at the bottom and work your way up. So strength, agility, vitality, wisdom, will... attack percentage, defense percentage, magic defense, and magic defense percentage. Pretty standard. And it does actually keep track of our time there. Yeah, so... form? Yeah, that's just where you move his position. If you can't tell from just one of them, though... yeah, there are 5 positions. But they're not all front line. Like, you can change it so that you have 3 in the front and 2 in the back, or 3 in the back and 2 in the front. Let's go with fairly fast speed for things and see how it goes. If it's too fast, I'll slow it down if I have trouble keeping up reading some of it. But I think generally it's still not going to go forward until you hit the button. It just fills out the message faster this way. Yeah, so not too much to pick there to customize. So we gotta go to the left tower to Cecil's room, but why don't we check out the rest of the castle first? The treasure of Baron is stored here. No one is allowed. Yeah, you can see there's a switch behind him there, but he's not gonna let us get it. Found a good place to goof off and take a nap. Oops. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, please, don't tell our boss. Did you see our boss sit anywhere? Yep, we gotta sit in this game too. Off limits. Even to the commander of the Red Wings? I guess former commander now. Been demoted. And I think this is just taking us back out to the front area here. Salute! Saying it or doing it. I feel something evil within this castle lately. Don't you, sir? I don't think we can actually leave now, but you can talk to these guys. It'll be an early leave tomorrow morning. Please take a rest. It's too late. Better to stay in, sir. Yeah, and out of the different... I decided to go with this version of the game just because I want to try to stick to the most, like, old-school versions of a lot of these games as I'm going through them. It doesn't mean that I won't eventually do some of the different remasters or re-releases or ports or whatever, but this is what we're starting with. What I understand, the one that was released in America here was actually a little bit easier, because it goes on that whole thing why they didn't release 2 and 3 over here is because, well, they didn't really think that we could handle harder games over here. At least from what I understand, that's the reasoning. So yeah, it is a little easier than the Japanese version would have been. The hardest version, I think, from what people say, and I don't know, I played through it, but it didn't seem too hard, was the 3D remake. Anyway, I won't get into too much of that stuff here. Let's keep going. Cecil! There's Rosa, wearing a fairly skimpy outfit, it looks like. You're not hurt. I was so anxious. We're not hurt. How could we be? The wizards didn't even raise their hands. Cecil. Can I see you later? Yeah, later. So, supposed to be love interest, I guess, or girlfriend to Cecil here. I think this is like a jail. Yeah. The mages who didn't submit are confined here. You can talk to them over the cage. Yeah, they gotta be close enough to the bottom here, though. You're that Dark Knight. Okay, so it is Dark Knight. Now he moved. You don't understand. Crystal is not just jewelry. Please return the crystal to Mysidia. Well, I don't think it's up to us anymore. There's Sid. Hey, Cecil! Suppose that looks like, yeah, he's got a beard and he's wearing goggles and some kind of weird hat. How's my airship doing? What's wrong? I was... What? Who's going to command the Red Wings then? I'm not sure what the king is thinking. He ordered me to make an airship, but I don't want it to be used as a weapon. Well, I gotta go home. I've been working all night and my daughter is worried about me. How do you know she's worried if you've been working here all night? Maybe he means in general she gets worried when he's gone too long. Ouch, that hurts. Captain. I'm trying to forget about the things we did in Mysidia. That mission has made me feel bad. Red Wings have lost their glitter. Okay, and that's where Sid was, but there's nothing up there. Not for now. Alright. Apparently, my room is somewhere up here. No items yet. I've changed the sheets. Leaving early tomorrow morning, sir? Good night. Apparently that's our maid. Okay, nothing else to do but go to bed, I guess. Tick-tock of the clock. What happened to His Majesty? Crystal of Mysidia. Do we really have to snatch it from the peace-loving people? Never again, even if ordered. Cecil. What's wrong? You're not quite yourself lately. Nothing. Then, please don't look away. Mysidia had to rob from the innocent people. Oh dear. I am just a dark knight with no courage to disobey His Majesty. The real Cecil I know would never whimper like this. You are going to miss tomorrow, right? If anything should happen to you... Don't worry, Kane is coming too. It's late. Go back to your room. Take care. Thanks, Rosa. Still, I am just a dark knight. Kinda feeling sorry for himself, I guess. He's kinda trying to slap him back into shape. Let's go, Cecil. Outside the castle is the city of Baron. Let's gather information and equipment in the city. And yeah, they're controlling it there, I'm not. I think, yeah, now we get the title screen. Kinda like Final Fantasy 1 did. Across the bridge in that one. I think it does give an exposition dump here, too. Thus, the Dark Knight Cecil was expelled from his command as a captain of the Red Wings. And he and the Dragoon Kane left Baron for the village Mist, in a valley enclosed in deep fog. It's scrolling up kind of slow there. I didn't want to get behind, but then if I read too fast, too much of it goes by. Airships had been a dream of many people. After the realization of the dream came greed and ambition. Through its fleet of airships, Baron became the most powerful nation. But why is Baron seeking the crystals? Why do the monsters keep increasing? Crystal was shedding its light silently. Alright. Now we're out on the open world map here. Remember, if we get a map world? I don't see that we do. Anyway, we got Kane here, and he is a Dragoon. He's level 10 as well. His HP's a little behind Cecil. He can't use magic either, but yeah, he uses spears, and yeah, see, he is left-handed. So, got the spear in the left hand and the shield in his right hand. He's just got all iron stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna list off his stats, but you can see there if you're really interested. And yeah, these guys are both, they're both attackers and fighters, so we'll leave them in the front just like they are. And save out here now, so I guess I'll do that first thing. And you can get random encounters on the world map, but yeah, before we head out, let's go into the town here. Cecil of the Red Wing. Red Wings. Misty Valley is beyond the cave of Northwest. This is the training room for you warriors. We teach you how to advance in your adventure. Better listen to the instructions or you might not go far. Yeah, so there is a tutorial room here. Why is the king training the soldiers how to use the Sword of Darkside? Translation isn't quite the best here. Don't go to Mist. It will be awful, I can tell. And there are some places where you can get items in the grass as well in this game. So yeah, if you just kind of move around and make sure there isn't any areas blocking you. And let's go in here first, so that guy might not be blocking me from checking out that well. This is Sid's place. 4 all-night work? Still feels young. Town folks speak ill of soldiers and the king. Father often quarrels with them for that. The Guide of World Birds. But yeah, they do actually have titles for the books. It doesn't really do anything for you, but interesting to know what kind of books he has, maybe. History of the Shipbuilding. I think you can talk to the fireplace, yeah. Ouch! Buoyancy and its Principles. Nothing on that bookshelf. It's the new engine. Got a new engine he's working on, apparently. Talking in his sleep there. I want to talk to any more NPCs before I check for any more treasure and go in the rest of the buildings. Wow, the Dark Knight. It's scary. Cool. Oh, the Dark Knight. Want to see something? Dancer. Gonna shake her ass for us, I guess. Cecil's spoken for. He has Rosa. I think we can fall down the waterfall. Yeah. Know if you can go back up them? Yeah, you can. So no big deal there. I think there are some items down here, though. But while I'm here anyway, before I go talk to that last old lady. Yeah, there we got a tent. Another tent. Now let's go talk to her. That door at the west building in the town? It's the underpass to the Castle Baron. And yeah, there's actually a hidden passage back through here as well. Heal? So yeah, it does pay to be thorough. Don't know what you're gonna find. Life. I think that's like the Phoenix Down, basically. And another heal. Let's check out those items. Yeah, that's gonna heal your status conditions. And yeah, bring back to sense. So yeah, there's this saying you got knocked senseless instead of you got killed. Most of the Final Fantasy games haven't gone too mature with their content. Although for the latest one that came out recently, 16, and they've always had other things like 7, you could tell they were trying to use cuss words, but they kind of bleeped them out. Cure there. There's a pot over here. I think this one has something. Yeah, another cure. Don't need to use the end, but we'll go in here and look around. Oh, even got a cure in here. See how much it costs. 50 GP. Wanted. Great dancers. Ask at the counter. Baronian Inn. And the switch is actually if you hit under those double swords there. And a heal and a cure 1. This is like the bar, I guess. Welcome, Mr. Dark Knight. Money? No, I can't charge you. Cecil, I've done nothing. I'd never failed to pay the taxes. Yeah, you can tell they're kind of afraid of him. Why are you wearing such dark armor? You a bad guy? Innocence of children. Let's finish exploring the town here. Take too much longer. Got an ether there. This is Rosa's mother, so I guess this is her place. Things become dreadful. Heard you did an awful thing in Mysidia. Don't drag Rosa into trouble, I beg you. Another tent. So yeah, if you're willing to search around, you can pick up quite a bit of stuff here. Let's see, I got the shops, training center. This is the Serpent Road that leads to Mysidia. Now Mysidia has sealed the road. Yeah, normally this would be a place like a warp point to go between Baron and Mysidia, but it's sealed for now. Don't forget to take Cure 1, Heal, and Tent. It'll be tough outside of the town. I doubt it'll be that tough. Our guys are pretty strong. I don't think the pots in the shops are going to have anything, but I don't know that for sure, so you can still check. A carrot, I think, is what you need to summon a fat chocobo, just like in Final Fantasy 3. Wow, yeah, ethers are worth a lot. And you can buy them by 10. You didn't notice that. 1 at a time or 10 at a time. The ether just restores MP, yeah, so just like any other RPG, or a lot of other RPGs, I guess. No, it's locked. Alright, now before I go in and do the tutorial house here, I don't know how many people are going to have in there, and it might take a little while. So we're going to go ahead and call it there for today. So we're off to a good start here. We didn't get into any battle, but you did see the battle system kind of with the prologue there, and it did auto battle. So we'll get into that next time, and I'll explain a little more and get going into the wide world of Final Fantasy IV. Anyway, if you've been enjoying the playthrough so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.